Man, why is it always cut off if you GG, man? Every fucking time. Every time, though. It's not like... Alright. So, oops. In the bottom right is Fold as the teal Protoss. In the top left is Wallace as the white Protoss. Hell of a series. Hell of an opening series between these two. And as it should, it's going to come down to the wire here. I stick by what I said at the beginning of the cast. I think that whoever wins this game is going... Oh, okay, good. It's like, wait, where's the pylon? Okay, Fold dude on the pylon. I think whoever wins this game is going to go on to win the group. I think Fold and Wallace are both really good players in this tournament. Alright. You gotta love that. Like, after the game, they play the game, dude proxies, next game, that same dude checks the center. He's like, now I'm suspicious of proxies. I hope I don't get he's fearing the counter proxy. Clearly, like, that's Freudian projection right there. When you proxy and then you scout out the proxy, that's just like, clearly, if you're thinking he did it because it's something you're thinking. Not really. It doesn't have anything to do with him. It's all you. It's all you. Okay. I do also want to point out that Fold only talked to Wallace in the one game that he proxied. Fold was totally trying to fuck up Wallace in placing the gateways. What a dick. What a dick, Fold. I don't know how you go and do it in Australia, man. But over here in the real world, and by real world I mean the internet world, like, we have manners. You don't just from rush people and try to hide the from rush by complimenting how awesome your games are. Don't do that, bro. That's not it at all. Ball! I call ball. Ball Fold. You totally did that on purpose. See, in this game, like Wallace would say, I'm pretty sure it was Wallace who was saying, yeah, man, high has so much high is so slow. Fold says absolutely nothing, because he's not proxying. If you know that, like, if Fold was proxying, he would have been like, oh yeah, man, it's so slow. What flag do you prefer to play on? Why is that? Could you explain in the form of a paragraph? Totally would have done that. Alright. So, neither player going for 2-gate this game. Both players have their first Dragoon out, have their Cyber Cores getting range. And we do have a second gateway from Wallace, but Fold has not thrown down his yet. It looks like he's saving up for Fast Robo? Or Fast Citadel. No, if it was a Citadel, he could have thrown down by now. Oh, there we go. There's the Robo. So we are going to go Fast Robo here. And, seeing a little bit of the PVZ shining through here, he's going to put the Robo very close to the ramp, so that he can go Reaver first, and then defend in case Wallace is attacking. Alright. He is talking a little bit this game. Puts a little bit of my in the dent to my theory that Fold is actually an asshole. Just a little bit of a dent, though. I still have strong suspicions of his assholedness. Alright. So, Wallace playing pretty much the very most standard PvP build you can do. Going core, and then second gateway, and then into observatory. Very safe, very standard, good stuff. Wallace... he's getting the shuttle. Is the Reaver already out? He doesn't have the support. Shuttle before support? Why are you getting the shuttle this early? Like, he didn't proxy it somewhere, right? I'm not completely missing something? Is he gonna elevator in unit? Like, he just straight up, did he forget the support? I don't know. I don't know why the shuttle is this early. Like, the purpose of building the robo so close to the ramp is that you can get the Reaver into the battle without a shuttle. So I was expecting him to go Reaver before shuttle. Now he's going shuttle, then observer, then... Alright, there's a Reaver. Complete opposite. He's like delaying the Reaver as long as possible. He tricked me with his robo positioning. Man, you know what kind of people trick trick casters with weird building positioning? Assholes. God damn it, Fold. Didn't your mother teach you better than this? Didn't your mother ever teach you to not place your robo close to your ramp unless you're planning on going Reaver first? God damn it, man. Seriously, there's a parenting crisis in Australia, apparently. This is a symptom of it, man. This kid right here. Oh, hey. Doty's done watching soccer highlights. Man. Doty. That fucking soccer better have been worth it, man. Like, somebody better have, like, actually broken their leg instead of just faking breaking their leg. Because you missed a hell of a series, man. Or at least you missed the beginning of a hell of a series. It's not quite over yet. Alright. So Fold's first observer, coming to check out what Wallace is up to now. Neither player has quite expanded yet. There we go. Fold now throwing down the expansion, and Wallace will do that soon. Doesn't quite have the money for it. Oh, but we're going to have a little bit of a clash in the middle of the map. Both players have seen their opponent's army, so they know that this is kind of a weird position for both of the armies to be, but neither is going to be surprised by it. I don't know if either player realizes that there's an observer seeing their movements, because it looks like Fold's trying to be a little bit sneaky here, but Wallace knows exactly what's going on. Still, Fold has high ground advantage and has Reaver support. This should be a really nice victory for Fold here. Yeah, and I'm surprised Wallace is continuing to engage. I thought Wallace would pull back as soon as he saw the Reavers drop, but no, he waited a little bit long, and now Fold's gonna have a pretty nice, oh, well, he should have a pretty nice opportunity here. Looks like Wallace getting a little bit aggressive, managing to pick off the Dragoon before Fold knew what was going on. Very nice by him. Trying to get, he needs to have a goon advantage to overcome the fact that there are Reavers here. And Fold just needs to be careful to not let the shuttle get sniped. Now Reavers moving up, oh, getting some good shots off. But now, oh, getting more good shots off. All right, still doing the micro. Still doing the micro, keeping the Reavers alive. He is going to lose one. And the other one. When he only had 3 Dragoons left, like, I think after that last shot that took out the 2 Dragoons here, that's when I would have picked up the Reavers and left. Because it was pretty apparent that he wasn't going to be able to overwhelm his opponent at that point. I mean, he still managed to pick up a couple extra Dragoons on the retreat, or before dying, so it wasn't that bad, but, oh man, having 2 extra Reavers right now would be quite nice. Or even not even retreating with them, just pick them up, Immediately go and harass the space. Alright. So, once again, both players now macroing up, praying for the next round. Looks like Fold throwing down 3 more gateways. Is he really gonna... Okay. Apparently the shuttle didn't get the call to like pick up this Reaver, and instead carrying a really lazy Dragoon. Oh, there we go. Okay. 2 more Reavers out for Fold. Wallace has not built a Reaver at all in this series. Not even getting the Reaver tech. It's just been Templar tech or nothing. He has a Citadel though, no archives, getting speed. So it looks like he just wants to go for a pretty strong army here of nothing but goons and zealots. Which, it's a little bit of a risky play from Wallace here to not go for tech at such a lull like this. He may be able to overwhelm Fold, but I think it's going to come down. He's going to have like one really nice shot. And if he doesn't take his one really nice shot and make the most of it, Fold's tech advantage is going to be very scary a little bit later. Now, once again, Fold's army scouted by an observer. Wallace knows that Fold is coming. Didn't see the shuttle though. And it's unclear at this point whether the shuttle is going in to support the army. Okay, it is going in to support the army. I was going to say it wasn't clear whether the shuttle was going in to support the army or whether the army was a distraction. Going in for some harass with the shuttle! Oh, Fold! Losing the shuttle. He sniped one of the observers. He knew Wallace knew where the shuttle was. Oh, but the shuttle... He had been so careful up to that point in keeping the shuttle out of harm's way. And now Wallace, he went for speed lots. He went for speed lots, and he's going to have the same, if not more, gateways than Fold. Oh, man, this is going to be hard. Fold, he's got to get another Reaver. He needs that Reaver to have any chance of holding this off. Speed has just started for him, but that speed's not going to be a factor. It does look like he has a lot of Dragoons, but it's kind of hard to micro goons against speed lots. It's not impossible. Micro does at least help out. And these next couple rounds from Fold are actually going to be pretty good. Fold trying to get onto the high ground. Oh, but that high ground advantage a little bit too strong for Wallace here. He does need the high ground advantage to be able to win the fight, but now backing off, doesn't want to have to deal with Fold's new zealots. And Fold, oh boy. It looks scary, man. It looks scary for just a second there. Another Reaver out. Oh. One lost Dragoon. Okay, we got more players attacking their own stuff, but I'm pretty sure this time it's on purpose, as those Dragoons look pretty stuck. Alright. So, speed's done for Fold, and speed is done for Wallace. We did see in archives for Fold, and we do have one for Wallace there. Storm getting pretty close to done. How is Storm for Fold? I don't believe it's started yet. And we don't see him getting any High Templar. Dark Templar instead. Does Wallace have an Observer? Wallace has an Observer. A little bit of an injured Observer, but it's still an Observer. Oh. Ooh, why? Okay. Fold was letting that Reaver get a little bit far ahead of his army, where his army was pulling back up the ramp. Got a little bit scared for him for a second, but nope, Reaver's back in a good position. Fold's not using the high ground. Fold, why are you not using the high ground? There we go. Now Fold's using the high ground. And the Observer has been sniped. Wall's getting a little bit far ahead. He does have Storm, but he won't have anything to deal with these Dark Templar now that they are coming out. Storm on the Reaver, pretty solid way of just dealing with it. The DT should probably be trying to snipe High Templar here. Oh, brutal Storm. Absolutely brutal Storm. But any damage Wallace does here, he won't really be able to capitalize on, as Lone DT can push him out. Alright. So, Wallace to take an expansion, and Fold... And Fold is taking expansion as well. It doesn't look like this Nexus is placed right, but he should be placing it as close to the gas as he can, so it is proper. Just Nexuses at this location just don't look correct, because the minerals go up, extend farther up that way than they should. Alright, looks like Wallace going in for another attack. About a 10 supply advantage, but Fold will have the high ground. Where is Fold's tech units? Tech units? Storm dodging? Storm dodging would be nice, instead of letting 7 Dragoons get hit by 1 Storm. Like, I think like 9 is the maximum. They were near maximum clumpitude right there. And, oh... Well, despite the fact that Fold had the upgrade advantage, instead, Fold's going to find himself in a position where he has no tech. And I said upgrade, I meant tech upgrades, not attack upgrades. I think Fold just lost. Because he didn't have any Dark Templar, or Reavers, or Storm. Is Storm even done? I think Storm is done. He put his Templar Archives in his natural, so once that gets taken out, he won't be able to build any more Dark Templar. Or High Templar for that matter, but High Templar aren't going to be terribly important. There is no Observer. Ooh, nice Storm by him. And another nice Storm, so he's going to do a lot of damage to these Dragoons. There is a Dark Templar out, so the Dark Templar is going to come and save the day. But really, the Dragoons should just back off. Wow, he took out everything except for the Templar Archives. Back off, take out this base, which I think they can do. Oh, there's an Observer out now. They can definitely do. And then Fold is not mining. Fold's just not mining at all. GG from Fold. Man. Pretty damn intense first series. And Wallace is going to be able to take it out. So close. But Fold, man. Fold could not manage to overcome Wallace, despite his bullshit tactics of from rushing and putting it on high latency to try to mess up Wallace. Nope. Didn't work. Wallace